Hi, George Christian here. The last time we talked, we were talking about MDC and HempWorks and some of the things that I found that made it really appealing to me right where I was. And in fact, I think I mentioned that I actually set aside or on the back burner some of the businesses that I've been doing that were pretty successful. Uh, when I found this program, and I also think I mentioned that I was one of those never again kind of guys for businesses of this type. But there's some things that I saw that made it just really intriguing. And over the next few times, we'll get into some of those. But today, I wanted you to understand, at least from my perspective, the one thing that really made a difference. And I've heard some other people that have been very, very successful with this company, uh, and they had the same opinion, and we kind of formed those opinions separate of each other. I'd like you to look at what I'm talking about and see what you think. It may have an impact on you. And what I'm talking about is the founders. You'll see here in this picture, Jenna and Josh Swagel. Uh, they're just normal kids, and from my perspective, they're pretty much kids. I don't know how old you are. Uh, we talk a lot these days about authenticity. And I want to tell you, you judge for yourself when you watch this little video that's down below here. But these are the most authentic, successful, entrepreneurial people I have ever met. They're not about the fancy cars and about themselves. They're generous, uh, and they actually created this company starting in 2014 from nothing as affiliates. I mean, they came out of the field and didn't like all the different things that they were seeing, the things that trip people up, maybe things that have tripped you up in the past, and they created it from scratch with an agreement that they were going to make it different. Yeah, a lot of times people say that, but these guys have actually done it. And I think the difference that I saw was their integrity, their authenticity, and their passion, not just for this business and the product, but their passion for the people. And as we go along, I mean, the things they've done to dig down deep and help people uh, that were not the people that are going to make them the most money, but the people that really needed this business, needed this opportunity, needed this hope. And they're just all about that, all about hope. Uh, I put it this way, we've all been to school and we've all been under good teachers uh, that, theoretically could tell us how to do something. But the difference here is the people showing us how to do it actually have done it. I mean, they're doing it. They grew to 10 million. It started in 2014, grew to 10 million, grew to 100 million, grew to 170 million, and right now there's no limit of where it could go. We had a day a week or two ago that we did $5 million worth of CBD oil in one day, and that was amazing. But what's more amazing is they had it all shipped out within a couple 3 days, and it wasn't even a blip on the screen as far as slowing the company down. The company's debt free. Anyway, those are some of the other reasons of why you should at least consider this or look at it. But the main one is Josh and Jenna Swagel, their authenticity, the people that they are, and how their uh, personalities, their points of views, starts at the top and pours down this whole company. It's not a guy in a big suit in a fancy office that's running this thing. It's these guys right here you see on the screen, and that impressed me. Now, there's lots of other reasons. There's lots of other pieces that at least I look for when I'm trying to decide whether to partner up with someone. But what I'd like for you to do is right down below here, there'll be a tag that says the Josh and Jenna story or the Josh and Jenna Swagel story. Click on that. Take a few minutes and just watch this. Maybe come back in another day, watch it again, but just let that soak in. That's what happened to me when I first saw this. I got to this video, And I watched it a number of times because I wanted to know if I was going to put my effort into this, I want to know who I was partnering with. And that's what I want you to know. You'll be working along with me, but it really boils down to who created this show, who's running this show, where are they headed with this whole thing, and do I want to be a part of it? And I decided yes, and really quickly when I saw this. And then I dug deeper and looked at all other things, and we'll talk about those. So do that. Click below. Look at the Josh and Jenna show, or story, I guess is what it'd say. And then we'll get back soon, and we'll talk about some of the other pieces that make this so unique. But this is number one for me, and I hope you'll agree with me when you see it. Take a look, and we'll talk again soon. Thanks.